Manchester United 1, Everton nil. Player ratings. Let's get into it. Starting off with LAMMENS in goal. For me, 8 out of 10. Fantastic performance. Man of the match easily. And what a game it was from him. Defensively, very, very good. Four saves he had to make, but relentless times that he relieved the pressure of Manchester United was amazing. There's countless times. The amount of saves he made, as I said, is important in the team. Is fantastic. And for me, he was definitely the man of the match. I know SESKO gets the goal. But LaMond, if you look at his impact in the team, you look at his performance in the game today, it was fantastic. As I said, everything that you needed him to do, he stepped up and did a very good job in doing that. And I think he's someone who just does the simple things right, man. It's so exciting seeing him play. He's a calm goalkeeper. His distribution very great. And again, someone who is just calm, relieved a lot of pressure, makes the saves, does the simple things right. I mean, that save from that Michael Keane effort, fantastic. A lot of the saves as well, which he made, he's keeping the ball. He's not spilling it like Onana used to do. He's keeping it. And he said that's something that he takes pride on. I think that save from James Garner was fantastic. The amount of times he recovered, as I said, claimed the ball from crosses, which it was not easy because he had 10, 11, 12 people around him for every corner. He did a very good job. And it's not only this game, it's the whole season where he's been fantastic. And it's not a coincidence that all of United's clean sheets this season have come with Salamons in goals. I think that's our fifth clean sheet this season, I believe. And yeah, it was the first time United have kept their away clean sheet since March 2025. So yeah, Lamont was fantastic today, and I think his performance was man of the match worthy, and it actually changed the life of many Manchester United fans. He's just a calming presence in that back line. Now the right back, Diego Dallo. I thought Dallo actually had a good game. I think it was a prediction and a guess to see where sort of Ndiaye was going to play. Again, another 90 minutes played from him. I think he's someone who a lot of people have, including myself, have been asking for Masraoui to play. I thought Delo against George and Harrison Armstrong when he came on was very good. Obviously, he got into some decent forward positions. There was that one time where he put the cross in, which I think he should have done better. He had a lot more time than I thought, or than he thought he had. I think Delo defensively was good today. Made a few good clearances, defended well, and I think he's been someone who's looked much improved under Michael Carrick. So yeah, I think what I think Gary Neville mentioned it in commentary. What sort of Delo's doing right now, he's just keeping doing the simple things. He's just when he gets in that position 1-on-1, go on the outside, put us cross into the box rather than going back and recycling possession. I think it was interesting to see Delo in that more forward position, and it was Luke Shaw tucking in to make the back three. I think that was due to the threat of Ndiaye, but I thought Dallo, I'll give him a 7 today. Clean sheet as well. Euro, again, a big game for him. Stepped in for Martinez, who has been fantastic for United. I think it was a good game from Euro. He started off a bit shaky, but he grew into the game. Made some very good defensive clearances. He looked good with Maguire. He brought the ball out from the back. I thought he would have started on the left, but he started on the right, which I didn't make much difference. I don't think to his performance. I think he is slowly improving, and he's looked good, especially in this game. He looked good against West Ham, good today. Barry isn't an easy striker to come up against. He made some very good blocks. He was physical. So yeah, I'd give him a 7. I think clean sheet as well. Maguire, as I said, he was someone who I thought was taking that more. He was being more the leader, and as you can tell with obviously Martinez being out of the team, I think Maguire had a very good performance. A lot of crosses thrown into the box, a lot of clearances he had to make. There were times where he was bringing out the ball from the back, made a few good passes. Again, Maguire's been a mainstay in this team, and he's been a big part of what Carrick's done in terms of building that defensive foundation. And yeah, I thought Maguire today defensively was very, very good. And I think he did a good job against Barry, who has caused problems for many strikers this season. And I think he's someone, sorry, for defenders this season. And Maguire, you know what you're getting with him, steady, on the ball, very good. And I was very happy, so I'd give him a 7. Luke Shaw, left back. I think Shaw, again, India is a very tricky opponent to come up against. He's someone who's very technical. You don't know what you're going to get. He's unpredictable, can go on the outside, go on the inside. And I think we did really limit India today. I think he's someone who, listen, it's it's been tricky for sure at times this season, but I think Shaw did a good job, and I think he gets a 7. He's played every game this season in the league, clean sheet, and yeah, I'll give Shaw a 7. Into midfield, Casemiro. I think Casemiro did well today. Again, in terms of midfield, Everton have a very good midfield, but he sort of cleaned up when he needed to, passed when he needed to, made some very good interceptions, headed clearances, and it was just good to see Casemiro just put in a decent shift. He ran around the pitch a bit. It was quite congested at times in midfield, So yeah, I'd give Casemiro a 7. Kobe Mainoo as well, again, was trying to get into the final third a little bit. I thought defensively was very good. Another 90 minutes played from him. I think made a lot of sideways passes, but when he was picking up the ball, he was actually doing stuff with it. And I think whether we couldn't kind of get through Everton because they were so defensively rigid and so strong at the back. But when we did get Mainoo onto the ball, he wasn't making passes, so I'd give him a 7. Bruno, I've got to give Bruno a 7. His work rate was insane. Again, didn't get a goal and an assist or anything. I think Bruno's someone who we struggled to get into the game just based, as I said, they were so deep. Garner gave us man marking him, couldn't get the ball into him. He couldn't find the half spaces and to make those sort of passes. There was probably one or two occasions where we actually got him into that position. But again, that's what I mean. That's why you sign players like Cunha and Burmo and SESKO. You can take that sort of pressure off Bruno, where we've been so reliant on him. We now have other players who can step up. And I think Bruno, yes, it wasn't the greatest performance from him, but I still give him a 7 for his work rate, his effort. Put a lot of work in. So yeah, Bruno gets a 7. Ahmad, again, he had Branthwaite on ropes maybe once or twice in the game. Defensive work rate is fantastic. There were many occasions where Ahmad just comes out of nowhere and just nicks the ball in front of the Everton defender or Everton player in possession. I think Ahmad again had that one chance, which initially he actually blocked the ball, but had that one chance after. I think Ahmad's a player who, for me, has looked very good under Carrick. Hasn't got the goals or the assists, which I think will come in due time. But I'd give Ahmad a 6 today. And Burmo struggled today. Got the assist, which was a great assist, a great way to pass. How many times have we seen United players fumble that over the years? Great movement and great run. And listen, he could have had another goal. But again, Burmo got an assist. Another, 11 goal contributions for United this season. Again, playing up front was a bit of a struggle for him because, as I said, Branthwaite, Tarkowski and Keane, very physical defenders, and he just couldn't get anything out of them. But again, he gets the clinical assist, so I'll give him a 7.5 for that. I thought he was good today. Now, listen, Cunha, great ball. I mean, that ball is just Cunha is just fantastic. Great ball into SESKO. Into Mbeumo. Then Mbeumo passed it to SESKO. Again, even that though, his work rate for every minute in that game was fantastic. And that little bit of celebration he did at the end. It was just a constant battle, him and James Garner, and he defended fantastically well. Didn't really get forward too much in the game. Again, the United attackers weren't in there. It was kind of similar to Everton in that, to West Ham in that aspect. I thought Cunha did alright. He had a big part to play in the goal, and it's always good seeing your £200 million work attack actually put something together. So I'll give Cunha a 7 today. Now, let's go to the subs. Aiden Heaven, I'll give him a 6. I think he was the only sub that came on with Benjamin Sesko, obviously, who, again, very good ratio. No Premier League player scored more non-penalty goals than Sesko in 2026. That's 5 goals for him now. He's looked very good under Carrick, and surely he has to start the next game. I think it was a great goal by him today. Just a composed finish. He ran a lot as well. Outpaced Tarkowski, and just a great finish. And that's 7 goals this season. He's looked sharp. He's looked good. And again, it was just a great finish. And his work rate is fantastic. Just even to get in that position to score and just to slot into that corner looks so good. And I think it was an 8 out of 10. I think him and LAMMENS. Actually, no, I give LAMMENS an 8.5, and I'd give SESKO an 8. Now, in terms of Carrick, for me, I mean, he can't do much wrong at the moment. 5 wins out of 6, 3 clean sheets in 6 games, a lot of goals scored. Again, yes, it was difficult today to break down Everton, but I've got to give him a 7 for his performance. I thought the man management was good as well. A lot of people questioned why SESKO wasn't in the team, and he said before, we can bring SESKO on towards the end of the game and he can help us, and that's ultimately what he did. So yeah, Carrick, huge praise. I think LAMMENS, the whole team did a very good job today.